it's senseless. Like, it shouldn't be a reason that you can't go out and have fun and know that you're going to make it back home. Parents shouldn't have to worry about, oh, if my kid goes somewhere, if they going to come back.
Toya Stewart is the cousin of 19-year-old Chayse Harmon, who died in a shooting at a Cinco de Mayo party at Scratch Kitchen. The teen was a star in Moss Point who scored a 26 on his ACT while also participating in sports like football, basketball, and his favorite, baseball.
When you seen him walk in the room, you also felt him as well. Like, he left that type of impression on you, just simply by his smile.
Stewart says when she got the phone call telling her her cousin died, she didn't believe it. She says Harmon was the type of person that would keep to himself and stay out of trouble.
I just kept telling her, no, it can't be Chayse. It can't be Chayse because he don't go anywhere. It's him. I've been in his family 14 plus years. I watched him, his sisters grow up. So I know the person he is, just to be able to speak on their behalf. And I know that was not him.
Now the family's demanding answers.
The level of capacity that was in that club to begin with, it shouldn't have been. From the videos that I seen, no elbow room. You can't even turn around and breathe if you want to. It shouldn't have been.
With the family now preparing for a new reality without Chayse, Stewart says Harmon's killer doesn't realize the damage he has done to the family.
It's senseless. Like, it shouldn't be a reason that you can't go out and have fun and know that you're going to make it back home. Parents shouldn't have to worry about, oh, if my kid goes somewhere, if they going to come back. He left a mark that everybody in this room will forever be scarred.
In Moss Point, Jacoby Rivers, WLOX, News Now.
Man, we back with another crazy story out of Mississippi by the city of Ocean Springs. We want to talk about a young man getting gunned down inside of a restaurant/bar called Scratch Kitchens. But this type of crime right here don't happen in the area that this happened in. And from a lot of people, this was the new spot. You know how when you have in the city, you have a new spot just come out, everybody want to, run down and check the spot out. Now it's jumping. But before, it was a quiet, nice neighborhood. So, and then the owners that just opened the restaurant, which the restaurant ain't been open that long, they started on a food truck. You see what I'm saying? So they came hard work from a food truck, finally got a brick and mortar, and this happened. You had a guy run inside a packed venue, 200 plus people in there, and just started shooting. They said it was gang related. I say it's another senseless crime. This don't make no sense. And at the end of the day, no matter what the circumstances is, everybody go to restaurants. Everybody go out and eat. Everybody want to go out and have a good time. Most of the time, you with your family at a restaurant or whatever. And this type of shit right here happen. Somebody running there unannounced, just start shooting. You don't know the target. You just in the midst of gunfire. Somebody getting hit every time. Innocent bystanders, innocent people. In this case, this is exactly what happened. You see what I'm saying? And, now the restaurant looking at losing their license over this. Over something they didn't have no control over. See what I'm saying? Now the dude, they didn't call him a mobile. They finna transfer him back to Ocean Springs to face these murder charges, which don't make no sense. Crazy, senseless crime again. We're in our last days, as I continue to say. And we're going to continue to hear about stories like this here, which don't make no sense. This young man lost his life, just graduated, good grades. And like they always say, the good always die young. He wasn't out there thugging and doing his thing. He was in school, He got the paperwork in the school to back him up. Now he might have knew people in his neighborhood that was gang affiliated or whatever, but this don't make no sense. Another crazy senseless crime. Most importantly, other people could have lost their life and got shot in the midst of this dude gunning somebody down, but justice will get served. You know, he got $1 million lawyer. He got one of the biggest lawyers in the state down on his murder charge. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. Man, it's starting to be real dangerous out here on these holidays. At every holiday event, it's always something. You can't even go out there and enjoy yourself no more. But like I said, you know, this was another crazy, senseless crime of innocent people sitting around trying to enjoy, you know, a good day. You see what I'm saying? And this dude running there past security, which was employees working the door, and just started open fire. And this dude had a extensive criminal background history dating back to 2018. And Ocean Springs is in Jackson County. Everything he did was right around the same area, Jackson County. You know, which makes up a little city called St. Martin, Van Cleve, different little cities like that, including Ocean Springs, that all make up Jackson County. He had just got in a shootout, you know, maybe a couple months before. He's supposed to have been part of a gang called Grape Gang Empire or the Wicked Street Gang. See what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be gang affiliated. And he running there and shoot up all these innocent people. Oh, yeah, they finna hide him. Justice will be served, but you got to be safe out here and be cautious about where you go and where you take your family nowadays, because you don't know what these people around you got going on. But let me know what y'all think about these senseless crimes and these crazy days we in. But we in our last days, as I keep saying, and we're going to continue to see these type of brazen crimes going on. That's just what it is in today's date. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story, man. We out. Pow. Update on this case. The shooter done waived his rights to be extradited back to Ocean Springs, where he accused of killing 1, injuring 6 at the restaurant. But like I said, now it's been a twist in the case. His defense claiming self-defense. His stepfather done come out and said his stepson was acting in self-defense. If someone pointing a gun at you, what would you do? That's what his stepfather said. If you had family to go home and you had things to take care of, what would you do? What decision would you make right then and there in the heat of the moment? But like I said, the shooter got $1 million lawyer, high-priced lawyer, win 98% of his cases, or get you, you know, couple years jail time when you could have got 30. So he got a good defense team. He got a good lawyer, you know, but all I'm saying is what the video show. They also said they found 4 more guns at the crime scene. But the shooters was the only gun that fired, that discharged. So like I said, allegedly he ran in there. But you got multiple witnesses saying he ran straight in and started shooting. It was more like the other side was scared for their life, pretty much. But like I said, what the video show. So when the video come out and we see what's on the video, that's what I'm going to go by. Because in this type of situation, I call self-defense too. Just looking at what I'm looking at and how many years and how much time I'm finna be looking at. Of course I'm going to call in self-defense. It ain't looking good for him. But it's a slight possibility, real thin now, that he might got a case. If it showed that he was, you know, scared for his life, then it's a different situation. Then the case turns a whole nother way than what it looked like at the beginning. But if everybody on his side telling the truth, then he got a case then. He got a case if it was really self-defense. But like I said, either way it go, it's still a crazy, senseless crime. Because you got, 198, 99 more people. They said it was 200, a little bit over 200. So you got over 100 other people around y'all. And either way it go, you just spraying bullets everywhere. Okay, if you beat the murder charge, you still, 6 was injured. And allegedly, the shooter wasn't even in the restaurant. He ran inside the restaurant, according to the employees. So I'm looking at how is it self-defense when you ran in there towards whatever beef y'all had going on. See what I'm saying? He knew that the 19-year-old that died was in the restaurant. So I'm trying to see, like, how was it self-defense when you wasn't at the restaurant anyway? But like I said, we'll see once all the evidence unfold and everything like that. We'll see what's going on. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. Now it's a big twist. His defense team calling self-defense. The shooter stepfather said it was self-defense. So we'll see once the video come out. And also the owners of the club fighting to keep it open. So now people that ain't had nothing to do with this situation, they fighting to keep their business open. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. We out. That's an update on the case. We out. Pow.
Ocean Springs city leaders holding a special meeting in the aftermath of this deadly mass shooting. On the agenda, potential legal action against downtown businesses involving violations of municipal code and endangering the health and safety of Ocean Springs. This after alleged violations by the Scratch Kitchen where the shooting took place.